Hola guys and girls and welcome to week 8 of the PPL. I'm still replacing FooFoo and am coach of the Mewcastle United, and we are facing Jack, aka the Donphanatic, with his Norwich Skitty. And if you're wondering, Lars, what the hell, you just uploaded week 9, why is this week 8? It shouldn't be 10, the number next to 9? What the hell are you doing? What is wrong with your math? I thought you were studying something in that direction, but I gotta say, I'm still in catch-up mode. Like I already said, I had to catch up some games and stuff like that. Basically, the whole PPL is in catch-up mode right now. The end is coming near, and everyone is racing to get their matches done. And yeah, I actually got my schedule, or could schedule with Blake earlier than with Jack. So that's why I had that match beforehand. We are, like, PPL, I think week-wise, they're actually over right now, and they're just waiting on me, maybe some other guys. I don't know really. I'm just playing the games, trying to win, trying to get the title. But yeah, that's why it's week 8 before that, and because we are in, basically in a race for time, I'm playing on Showdown because Jack was very busy. He didn't really have time to prepare his team for and find a Jenna and all this good stuff, so we decided to play on Showdown. Still shout out to Nuptup. His channel link will be in the description and all this good stuff. He actually genned this team for me, which I'm sadly not using because of Showdown, and he genned last time for me as well. Did not shout out him there, so we are doing that here. He actually did gen my next team as well. Hopefully that will be on Wi-Fi, so I can shout out him again. But yeah, check him out. Cool dude. He does genning for me, so yeah, he's a cool dude as well. I always said he's cool. He's cool, and he is, that's my another objective. He's pretty as well. Never seen his face, but he's probably pretty. But okay, enough of that nonsense. Let's go into the team. We are facing Jack. Larry said his full team will be popping up right now somewhere on the screen. I don't know yet. Last time it was on Wi-Fi. This time it's on Showdown. So we'll see how we handle things. But yeah, here's a Mega Late, a Skarmory, a Aromatisse, Donphan, Arcanine, Heathenisk, Neuven, Crawdon, and Metagross. Out of those, he decided to bring these 6, the Arcanine heal list, blah blah. You see my screen, don't really need to name them. Basically, what I expected, I did not expect the Neuven though. I basically expected everything else barring the Aromatisse, like seeing, I would see Metagross, Donphan, and... No, Metagross or Donphan. Yeah, one of these two. One of these two I was expecting over Neuven. Didn't really see Neuven coming because I have Mega Aggron and Sylveon, and like, I did not see it coming. It did come, now it's a big threat to my team. I have to be wary about that. Arcanine, probably defensive, checking my, my Talonflame. That may be the job of Skarmory as well, but of course I have Fire Stab, so it won't enjoy taking that. Heal list, I don't really know, it could be, obviously Dry Skin, so I have to be worrisome about clicking Scald with my Lantern. Last time I had to worry about clicking Volt Switch, this time I have to be worrisome about clicking Scald. Maybe Scarf, maybe something else. Like, if Neuven isn't Scarf, it's probably the... Like, Neuven or Healers, one of the two is the Scarfer. Just to identify this one. Skarmory, I don't know if physically defensive, especially defensive. Definitely defensive. I'm not seeing an offensive Skarmory coming. Could be Hazard Stack, Defog. It's a Skarmory. It does Skarmory things. Then we got Mega Galade, very scary, and Crawdon, very scary as well. Basically, the two biggest threats to my team. I had planned for, but now looking at Neuven is my biggest threat to my team, because actually I did not bring Sylveon, I did not bring the Mega Metagross, so every Draco will hurt my team a shit ton. Even though it's from Neuven, it's still a 130 base power move, which stab, so it's close to 200, so yeah, very, very, very scary stuff. But for my team, I have a Passion Berry, Rock Polish, Golduck. Basically my win condition, late game sweeper with Fire Punch, Shadow Punch, and Earthquake hits his whole team. Like, look at that, Earthquake, Earthquake, Shadow Punch, Fire Punch, Shadow Punch, Earthquake. Passion Berry left, so I can lift the Aqua Jet of Crawdon after I set up. And yeah, that's my win condition. Then we got an offensive sharp big Talonflame with the Brave Bird, of course, Overheat, because that will do more to the Skarmory, Will-O-Wisp, and Roost. Then a Wise Glasses Rapid Spin, Starmie with Thunderbolt, Scald, Psyshock, and Rapid Spin. Then an offensive substitute, Roserade with Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. Physically defensive, Foul Play, U-Turn, Roost, and... Oh, this game was a while ago. Toxic? One of the two. You won't see the move. I basically only click these 3 moves. So Taunt! Taunt! There it is. I got Taunt as well. And as last, an Assault, there's Lantern with the Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, and Scald. So, looking at his team, like I said, I have no switch-ins to Neuven, like, not good switch-ins. Of course, I have Assault Test on this, which can take a hit. My Elderbus can take hits, but they don't like taking too much. So I want to lead straight away with my Lantern, because he didn't brought his ground type, no Donphan on the field, so I can freely click Volt Switch if I don't like the matchup. And because of the Assault Test, I can take any hit this this guy wants to throw at me, so let's click the play button and see what happens. I predict the Neuvill lead, it doesn't need lead to that, let's get that to normal speed. He goes for a U-turn with that damage, and now he's a minus attack nature. Switching out into his heal list, but probably free switch he has, but yeah, I just click Volt Switch right here again, trying to get the initiative, and I can go into my Roserade, bluffing that I'm Spit Def or something like that. I can go straight for the substitute. He goes for the Volt Switch right here. That's looking like Scarf damage, so seeing that this is Scarf with this Neuvill maybe Specs, which is very scary. I go for Substitute, sadly don't have HP Fire, but I can go for Shadow Ball, and from that damage I can see that he is actually a Spit Def Skarmory, which is very nice for my Golurk. So if I can Rock Polish up, I don't need much damage on this. I get out the Golurk, I can't allow this thing to get damage on because I need to lift the Aqua Jet from Cron still with the Partial Berry, so I go straight out into my Flashlight, predicting the Brave Bird or something like that, or the Whirlwind. I guess go straight for the Thunderbolt, don't want to Volt Switch in case he roos this, because then he's basically at the same amount of HP, and I'm out with not a mon I want. And now, predicting to switch out, I will go for the Volt Switch, he goes back into his Heliolisk. So very nice with that. I go right back out into my Roserade, because I could potentially die to Hyper Voice. I switch straight out into my Golurk, because he's not going for Surface Roserade, he's going for the Electric move or the normal move, so I can get a free switch into my MVP right here. Oh damn, this game's going very fast. I predict the Skarmory here to come in, go for the Fire Punch, but sadly he goes into his Lucio Frisk, my Partial Berry, so now he knows that Aqua Jet won't kill you, killing me from the Crawlon. Fire Punch of course does nothing, and now I have some decision to make. I already get a Roserade, I had a decision to make, because even though I have an Assaultus Lantern, Draco Meteor will do a shit ton of damage, and I was seeing the team he brought, Roserade is not doing too much, especially after I revealed that I am already Substitute. Of course I can still faster than Crawlon, can take Aqua Jet, but Lantern is Water Absorb in this team, so I can take the Aqua Jet even easier, and I can kill it with Thunderbolt. So I decided to sack this thing, but he actually did not go for the Draco or anything, and then he goes again for the U-turn, switching out into his Mega Gallade. Let me pause it right here. Now we have the Mega Gallade in front, and this thing is a threat. Of course I have physically defensive Mandibuzz on the field, but after Rocks, close combat will be a 2-hit KO, and actually I am in range of a close combat with my Roserade. He does not know my exact spread yet, but he could still go for Ice Punch versus me, which would 2-hit KO my Mandibuzz as well after Rocks. So I decided to sack my Roserade here, just go for Shadow Ball, because actually before Mega Evolving, I am faster than this thing, can a bunch of damage on him with the Shadow Ball. Sadly, not enough to kill him, but it, like you see here, around 70-80%, 65, never mind, not even 70. And he goes for Knockoff, killing me, and I go straight out into my Starmie, scaring this thing out. Now it's time for a 50-50. Do I kill this thing with one of my Move Speed, Dazzling Gleam, anything like that, or do I go for the Rapid Spin? Looking at his team, I thought Mega Gallade is way too useful for this. It can knock off my, he does know that I'm not Cold Berry, so he can easily knock off my Golurk, he can knock off my Skarmory, he can knock off basically anything. After Rocks, my Mandibuzz is 2-hit KO, so I need to get rid of the Rocks, and of course for Talonflame, Rocks getting rid is very useful for me. So I decided to go for a Rapid Spin right here, taking the risk of him killing me with a knockoff. And like you can see here, Donphanatic, he got the balls in his hand, he got my balls in his hands, got the bigger balls in his pants, and goes for the knockoff, killing me, risking his Mega Gallade going down. I go straight into my Spicy Burp right here, and seeing his team, he definitely has an easy check to this into his Arcanine. So I decide to double out right here into my Lantern, but he has even bigger balls in his pants than I could imagine. He stays in just for a second knockoff, and basically my Lantern is dead as well. And now I lost basically 2 months versus this Gallade for no reason. Oh, basically the reason to get a Brox. And now it's looking very dire. I only have 3 months left. He has still all 6 months on his team left. So all the prediction, like 2 big turns for the man fanatic out there right here. Predicting me not caring in the world what happens to his Mega Gallade, basically. Just clicking knockoff. Probably predicting me with the Starmie, but after that I think he wants to sack it. I don't really know, but he had the balls. I overbreaked massively in these 3 turns. And yeah, now I click the Brave Bird because I'm not playing around with Jack. He's playing like a madman. Now he goes into his Arcanine, proving not to be Rocky Helmet actually. I switch out into my Mandibuzz because I want to see what this guy is going for. Like, he probably goes to Toxic because Wild Charge won't doing much to me, Hidden Power Rock won't be doing much to me, but if he goes for the Will, it was predicting me again. This is not as bad, because, I mean, it weakens my foul play, but still, there's a madman playing over there clicking the buttons, and I definitely can't predict him right now. I go for the Taunt, not allowing him to recover up, which is very nice because I can taunt the incoming Skarmory. But yeah, like I said, how I win this now, let me go for this turn. I go for U-turn here, predicting to switch out. He goes into his Neuvill, and I will switch into my Talonflame, and after that, let me pause it again. Because... Boo! There we go. Like I said, I did U-turn, so obviously couldn't stay in with Mandibus. I need the health on my Golok still, because I need this thing to set up and sweep him. And Talonflame, if he's banded, it will kill him. He doesn't know that I'm Shark Beak, and if Shark Beak, it's a roll to kill him. So that's why I go Talonflame. So, overall, general game plan right now. His team is pretty much weakened. My way of winning this game is getting the Rock Polish up with Golok right now. Dodging whatever this Lucio is going for here. If it goes for Draco, I don't even need to dodge. Then I can still take an Acro Jet with the Passion Berry. And then sweeping Steam, basically. That won't be enough, sadly. I need to dodge and I need a crit on this Skarmory, because this Skarmory is still at 75%, you can see here. And with Fire Punch to it. Especially defensive Skarmory, I do around 50%. So, yeah, I need a lot of hacks in my favor. But that's the only way I can win right now. I either get the roll right here, or I dodged the hit after that. Oh, he goes for Draco, hopefully. If he goes for Draco, it would be 50-50 again if I try to set up with my Rock Polish, or if I go for Fire Punch predicting the Skarmory. Because if I go for Fire Punch and get one Fire Punch off of Skarmory, the time I set up with Golok, it's GG. He does not know yet that I'm Rock Polish. So, yeah. I go for my Brave Bird right here with Spicy Bird. Sadly, do not get the roll in my favor, and Spicy Bird goes down. So now it's Golok time. Golok, can you dodge this Hurricane? Can you dodge this Hurricane? Can you dodge this Hurricane? You cannot, sadly. God damn it. I get the Rock Polish up, and yeah, at least I get the kill versus Lucio right here. I can go for the Fire Punch, because it would have killed either way, and I can turret kill the Skarmory and stuff like that. But yeah, you can just go to this Knock Lobster right here, go for Acro Jet, killing me through the Passion Berry. That's obviously doing more than 7%. And yeah, my Mandibus can't beat this thing 1v1, especially not if I'm burnt, because then my foul play is weakened. I go for a risk for some reason, but yeah, that is sadly the 5-0 loss versus the Norwich Skitty and Jack, aka the Donphanatic. A very big loss right here, but I mean, yeah, it's a very big loss. I was not expecting that high of a loss. Like, of course, you always have to expect that I was expecting to win, of course. I expect every one of my games to win. But here right now, I got manhandled. Like, these 3 turns with Mega Galate, he just getting 3 kills in a row with me, basically trying to break Mega Galate, but Jack didn't care. He didn't care. He had the balls. He just clicked the moves. He just clicked the moves to kill my mons, basically, and I didn't play around it properly. But yeah, this is a 5-0 loss right here. That does not mean that I can't get the title. I have to win my next 2 matches with a better differential than Kelly plays his next 2 matches. And I play Necro and I play Shroom as my next opponent, so nothing's lost yet. It just got a lot more difficult, to be fair. But I just have to win these games. If Kelly loses one of his remaining games, I win another one. Like, yeah, I got the title as well. But yeah, Jack definitely made this race a lot more exciting. Still, that is yeah, that was a game. I got 5-0. That's nothing you ever want to see on your channel. But yeah. That's all for this battle. You can bash me in the comments all you want. Link to Jack's channel will of course be in the description, so you can see his side of the match. And yeah, that's basically all. Shout out to NubTub. Check out Jack. Next 2 matches with Necro and True, very important for the title race. I'm sorry, Foo, that I'm losing this. This is totally on me. I should have played a lot more safer around the Mega Late. But that's all for this video. I will see you another time. Ciao.